Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to more adventures in the Caribbean with American Truck Simulator. We're still in San Juan. If you recall in our last episode, we had some troubles delivering out to the US Virgin Islands, but we've traveled a little bit west of the harbor now to pick up this load of household appliances. And we have a route today that's going to take us to Cuba. That's right. Here it is. A lot of ferries. We're going to be traveling over Puerto Rico in the daylight, which would be nice to see some of the terrain here, checking out some new terrain as well. Then a ferry to Aruba, a ferry to Jamaica, a ferry to Key West, and then a ferry to Cuba, where we're going to deliver our household appliances in Havana. That will key us up for, yes, the journey we've all been waiting for, Key West to Alaska. Now, we got a lot of things to talk about in here. Not only that, what happened in our adventures the last time we were here, but we will get out on our way here. Which way do I go? It looks like it's this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. All right. Right now, game time, it's a little bit shy of 7 o'clock in the morning. Looks like we've got good weather. I'm excited to see Puerto Rico in the daytime, too, and check out another chunk of it. Do we go? It's clearly not that way, right? So it must be this way. Okay. A little bit of odd laneage there. But anyway, we'll get out on the highway here too. But yes, and I am very excited for our journey to Alaska. I couldn't be more excited for that. I think it's gonna probably take a number of legs, probably 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 deliveries, but all the way from Key West up to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. Super excited for this. And I'm gonna kind of enjoy the basking in the Puerto Rican warmth here right now, because I think it's going to get cold as we get up to Alaska for sure. So we'll get out on the highway here and chat a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about Arecibo. We have an interesting comment about that. So we'll be on the lookout for a very particular landmark when we get there. So we're about half an hour out on the road here, beginning our journey, which actually it's a 56-hour delivery, but I think almost all of it's going to be on ferries. But we're approaching Arecibo, and we had an interesting comment from Set SCE to Ox, who said apparently Arecibo has a massive telescope. So I've rerouted us. You can see on the GPS here, I've kind of rerouted us to go through the town here to see if they have it in the game. So I'm kind of curious to see if we can see the telescope somewhere. I don't see it now as we're approaching the town here, but we'll take a little detour through the town. I would assume it'd be up on those hills up there. That's where I would put it, right? Because don't you want them up high? You want them as high as you can get them, right? But I don't see it so far. We've discovered Arecibo. I'll drive around a little bit more and see if we can pick it out here. I'm not spotting it at the moment, though. I would assume it looks like a telescope, right? It's a big domed thing with a telescope sticking out of it, right? What else could it look like? So we'll hunt around here, though, as we explore Arecibo. So we've gone through Arecibo and headed outside of town, and I was looking up in the mountains off to the side there, but I didn't see any telescope. So I'm guessing that in this version of Puerto Rico, there is no telescope in Arecibo, but maybe we'll see it as we kind of angle our way through these mountains a little bit, perhaps. We'll see how this works. But beautiful drive here outside of it. I mean, it was nice along the kind of some wooded areas here. Now, these to me look a little bit like pine trees, but I guess, does Puerto Rico have pine trees? I wouldn't anticipate, or maybe they're not. It's kind of hard to tell. But it doesn't look like what I would anticipate Puerto Rican landscape to look like. But I confess, I thought it'd be more like inherently tropical. But maybe that's not the case. Learning so much on this trip. Anyway, no sign of a telescope yet. We'll keep hunting though. We're heading up into the mountains. So if it's going to be up here anywhere, it'd be around here somewhere. And I would assume we'd be able to see it from the truck, right? But we'll keep hunting. We're about an hour or so away from the ferry. It's been just a beautiful winding road here through the central part of the island here. This has been a fun drive. I really like the Caribbean mod. Oh, speaking of which, we should talk about what happened with our kind of catastrophic delivery in the last episode there that we just couldn't finish because the ferry kept sinking. Revan who has been providing a lot of information about these map mods and suggesting different options, and he's been provided the load order list and the tutorials and things like that, did a little bit of research and discovered that apparently they've used too many high-resolution textures and something like that in that Charlotte Amelie. I'm not sure how you say it. I've never heard it said, so I'm going just by what I'm guessing at it here. But apparently that creates the issue. There's just too much high definition textures there, so the game sometimes can't handle it, and that's what it caused the crash for me. It crashed for him as well. Get over to the right side here. Crashed for him as well. So I think the understanding is everything's okay in the Caribbean map mod, except for that one place that we ended up on our second delivery. So such is life. But hopefully the rest of these ferry trips and over to Cuba will be fine, and then we will be up towards Alaska. So looks like we are approaching Ponce now, which is just a short way down here. We're going to get gas. I can see the marker for the ferry. That's a gas station actually, but the ferry is just down the road here. And then lots of ferry rides today. So it's going to be, I think, even though it's a 54-hour journey, they're going to be instantaneous. We're just going to do some ferry hopping here until we get to Havana. I think what I'll do is probably drop off the tablewares or the household appliances in Havana, and then maybe we'll just take a quick spin around Havana to check it out. Then I'm going to hop on a ferry, get back to Key West, and we will head towards Alaska, which will be a multiple episode journey here. So here we are at the ferry. Hopefully this ferry journey will go better than our last ferry journey here. We just hop on this. Whoops, I'm gonna be on this side, I suppose. Hop in, we gotta go through customs, and then we're off here. So I'm gonna grab a quick picture, then we'll get on the boat. Oof, 7% damage? Wow, that's a hard gate. Sorry. But the gate closed again. These gates are really close to the little green things here. So the gate opened. Ruh-roh. I can't get past the gate. Can I go through it? Oh, I can. Apparently. Even though the gate's down, we can drive through it. Okay. So a little bit of a bug there, it looks like. Hopefully this will go well. I've had bad luck with these gates before. Let's get through them before we start messing around taking pictures here. Okay, that worked. So the gate popped up and then it popped down and I thought I couldn't get through it, but we are through it here. So all good things. Okay, fingers crossed here. Hopefully our ferry ride this time will go better than the last time. We need to go to Aruba. Let's see if we can do this right. It's our first journey. $700. I think this is a $6,000 journey, and I think we're going to spend over $2,000 on ferry rides. So we're not going to make very much money here. Let's see if this one works out. We'll be back when we kind of get through this, get to Aruba here. We've cleared Aruba before, so I assume Aruba's going to be fine. Alrighty. Now we need to go to Jamaica, Port Royal. Off we go. Now we need to go to Key West. By the way, in this game, I've added in the mod which is called the Ferry Killer, because the base mod has a ton of ferry rides, and the Ferry Killer apparently makes the ferries less common, so it gives you a little bit more opportunities to drive. I might try to put it back in or so later. We have one more trip to go. We're in Key West now, but nope. We got to get to Havana, Cuba. It's so close from Key West to Cuba. I didn't realize it was... I guess I didn't realize it was so close. But anyway, we'll be in Cuba here soon, and then I think it's the end of our drive, so we don't have too much more to do here once we get there. Fingers crossed this one works well. Don't want to lose this delivery here. And we're here. Nice. Now we go on the right side. I guess we'll go over here. And off we go. Looks like it is... Oh, it's only 5 minutes of driving in Havana here, so pretty easy to go this way. Let's get on the right-hand side. And is this gate going to open automatically here? Sus documents están en regla, por favor, proceda. Bienvenido a Cuba. Yes, excellent. We're here. Nice. We got the little Cuban flag too. This is perfect. Everyone look, boy, Jamaica looked different than Puerto Rico. Cuba looks different than, I'm going to get a picture right in front of the sign here. So we've taken a little photo up by the Cuban sign here, and now we are making our way around the island. This is interesting. I wonder if this is what it looks like. I've not traveled in the Caribbean at all, so this is all a mystery to me. This is kind of cool, though. Oh, come on. The truck's waiting for him, and you're waiting for no one. Everybody's waiting for everyone. Let's just go. What are you stopped for, people? Now he's going to go, of course, isn't he? Yes, of course. Now he goes. Once I pass him, he decides now it's time to go. I don't want to hit that car. Okay, fine. We would have been there for a long time. So, all right, so here's our delivery. It is an unmarked business again. Had a few unmarked deliveries here in the Caribbean. 40, but there's not going to be much room. Oh, this is going to be a nice, tricky one. Especially, I want to do a U-turn. See if we can get it from the other side. See if we get it the easy way here. I don't know. I feel like we're really tight on this other side here. But we'll see how this goes. See if we can cut it really tight and drop it in. Not feeling confident. I think we're going to hit the outside. Those boxes there. Make it around them. Straighten it out. Now, if we can straighten it out fast enough, I think we got it. Nope, I can't straighten it out fast enough. Yeah, I was too close to that box over there. I should have changed my approach. Nope. Didn't get it that way either. Third time's a charm here. There we go. We're in and home. Here we go. All right. Not the best parking job, but we'll take it. Let's get our money, and then we'll go explore Havana for just a little bit. What do we get here? 57 hours. Looks like it was a perfect delivery, so that's good. 6,400. Do we make it to level 12? No, not even close. Let's drive around town. I wonder if we can get a delivery back to Key West, too. I'll check that out, but I'm going to take a little quick tour around Havana here, too. So we're exploring the outskirts now of Havana, and we have Havana del Este, which is straight in front of us. We'll check that out. Going past the Volvo dealer here, which is where I want to go in and fix our 7% damage on our truck there because of the gate that was there. Zip right in here. Oh, I could have... No, I didn't have enough money anyway. Could have bought a Volvo here, but we'll go get our truck fixed real quick and then continue our explorations of Cuba. Truck all repaired at our friendly Volvo dealer. Let's get back on the road here. Curious to see what the rest of this looks like. It's kind of a mix of industry. I haven't really seen any kind of urban areas yet. Those might be on the other side, but we'll zip over there and check out the whole place here. So I'll be back when something interesting shows up. Not that this isn't interesting. This is actually kind of cool. But I'm curious to see if there's any of like the city itself. Free tolls. So we drove around the countryside a little bit. Now we're heading through this cool blue tunnel heading to Havana itself. And we'll zip around there a little bit more and then head off to Key West here. Wow, this tunnel is insane. It just goes on forever. And it's looping around in this big circle now. And I'm going to cut this white car off. Here we go. Now we're out in Havana proper. The coast right on the city here. Oh, this is kind of nice. Nice little... Oh, wow. Look at this. Nothing but blue. Very cool. This is a cool little drive. We got the city on the left and the coast right here, the ocean right here on the right. It's a nice little stretch of the road here. It's sun's heading down, by the way. It's about 4:30 now, so the shadows are getting a little bit long. Awesome old architecture in here. Yeah, again, kind of really can't say it enough. This has been a fun little adventure down here in the Caribbean. I'm glad we did this. I want to come back to, and I want to check out the Bahamas. There's a chunk we have, and then check out Aruba, and then there's a few more places we're going to leave behind, but it'll give us something to do next time we're down here. We're heading up to the cold north pretty soon. Oh, that'd be cool. There's a base here. We could buy a garage in Cuba. That would be pretty cool. That takes us through our tour of Havana. That was well done. I like this. This was a fun little adventure. So I'm going to plot us a route now down to the ferry, and then we're going to head off to Key West. We are back to the harbor here, and we're going to head to the ferry Oh, good. The gate opens automatically. Back to Key West, and then we'll begin our journey in the next episode. I am excited. End it right here. Actually, let's end it as we get to Florida. Let's do this. Key West, 2.5-hour ferry ride. That's it. We're off. So let me know what you think about Cuba. And I'm going to go basically looking for a route that's going to take us up probably through the Midwest, up through like Michigan and Minnesota and stuff like that as we cut up through, and then up through Canada and up into Alaska. But it's probably going to take us, I'm going to guess, at least 4 or so legs to the journey. Oh, wow. It's 7:30 at night. I'll probably sleep here too or something like that just to set it up a little bit better. Welcome to Florida. We'll pull over here on the side. Get off the ferry and stuff. Here we go. You're good. Proceed and drive safe. Welcome to the United States. Thank you. Thank you. We will park right here for a moment. Welcome to Florida sign. See you in the next episode, everybody, as we begin our journey to Alaska. Take care. Bye.